Good morning. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Simply Brilliant. I am Phil Brilliant, and it is Thursday, May 21st. Time is flying by. Memorial Day weekend this upcoming weekend, the unofficial start of summer, and it looks like summer ended yesterday after we had 3 days of 85 plus and 90 plus and 100 plus in my car. Temperatures, we now go back to a pleasant 60 some odd degrees today with some heavy rains last night. And my pool is a shocking green color. Lovely, lovely. Lots of work to do, but never enough time. So I'm going to jump right in because I got a busy schedule today, which will conclude, and I'm going to sneeze, and I apologize. Wow, that's embarrassing. I do apologize. Whew. When I sneeze, I sneeze, usually somewhere around 8 to 10 at a time. So you just got to see that. And I apologize for the facial expressions and apologize for the fact that I don't edit my videos. But I guess I need to start editing out my sneezes. Um, with that said, starting to say that I get the pleasure tonight to end my day as I've done, I don't know, I guess it might be 6 years now. Yeah, 6 years. So Eagle Oaks Country Club, which is up in Farmingdale, has honor day, usually right before Memorial Day weekend. And they have a huge golf event. They have a fundraiser, and it's a huge dinner. If you've never been to Eagle Oaks, by the way, beautiful place. And my friend Adam Puharek, who is a member of the club, invites myself and Debbie every year, as well as our friends John and Kendi, excuse me. And we go, and it's aside from the fact great food, it's 100% USA military. You have all branches of service. You have all of the hoopla relative to celebrating the men and women who protect our country. You have a lot of charity tower tunnels to towers, a couple other towers that did I just butcher that? It's tunnels to towers, right? Tunnel to Towers Foundation. I have a letter here from them I need to work on. And just an all-American good feel. Excited to start my Memorial Day weekend with that. And so that'll be my night. That'll be my night, but starts at 5 o'clock. So my day kind of gets a little discombobulated as I move forward. But so let's talk about Toms River as I by the way, for the reference, I really don't love to talk about Toms River. It just so happens that seems to be a topic that I pay a lot of attention to these days. So let's share the screen and jump right in. Yesterday, I was informed and did find some proof that Daniel Rodrick did veto the vacating of Germania court. Note on here says, I don't agree with the recommendation. And so, yeah. But, the thing that bothers me the most is I don't agree with the recommendation. This is vacating a street for a proposed Wawa that I believe has already gone through planning and or zoning. It has an engineer. It requires state approvals because it's on Route 37 for DOT. It has engineers, planners, surveyors, attorneys. Uh, it will bring a vacant lot onto the tax roll with a rateable that I'm hearing is in the hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. That is income into Toms River. And one person uses his personal opinion. I don't agree with the recommendation. Council approved it. And by the way, the council approval vote last meeting was 4 in favor, 3 abstentions. So no votes. and the mayor vetoes it. Maybe there is a problem with our form of government that we need to look at. On top of that, the mayor vetoes the ordinance of amending 23-10 of the Toms River Code, defining official business for the purpose of municipal vehicle usage. And I don't have any comments from him on this one, but the clear statements here, and he's, yes, vetoed this. He is the mayor under a Faulkner. It is his right. But here it is right here. Exclusions from official business. Commuting. Travel between an employee's or elected official's residence and their primary place of work with the township vehicle is not official business. No municipal vehicle may be used to commute to any non-Toms River Township employment. That's pretty damn fair. Why should the taxpayers of Toms River pay a vehicle to be commuted outside of Toms River when that person is gaining financial benefit from where they're going? To me, again, this is an argument that we could take up 50 million times. And there are people like, this is small potatoes. What do you care about? What do I care about? Tax dollars, it's really not a huge cost. Don't get me wrong, okay? Gas, tolls, repairs, you're probably driving the car to the ground, driving on the parkway 130 miles each way every day. But until I have to replace that car, and by the way, we have a ton of cars in the motor pool in Toms River because of all the people Rodrick let go on January 1st, 2024. So that aspect doesn't get me too much. But the fact of the arrogancy that you would take the car and drive it to Middletown and now to Irvington, the arrogancy of a person who is the mayor of your town, that is the thing that bothers me the most. Okay. Maybe there's a way he could have asked. Maybe there's a way he could have requested a modification. I don't believe that this is a perk that should be allowed to a mayor to use a township vehicle to drive to a place of employment that is not benefiting the residents of Toms River. That vehicle is for the mayor of Toms River, not the assistant principal of Irvington High School. There's my problem. I've stated it. Yes, it is true. I did sue the town. The papers were dropped on Sunday night, and you can see here, looks like May 18th is the date on there. It does have a docket number, and I did sue because I am tired of the feed getting cut. I am tired of the record of our meetings not being preserved. Most importantly, I am tired of not following the rules that have been established. And you'll hear me and you hear Dennis Galante from time to time yell and scream, Open Public Meeting Act, rules set by council. These aren't things that are just, oh, you know what? I'm going to follow them if I want to. You know, there's a stop sign in the corner. I'm going to stop if I want to. We know people do that. I saw this morning 2 people run a red light. It's still breaking the law, and you should be prosecuted when you break the law. In this situation, I felt I needed to take action. You'll note this is my complaint. I'm not going to bore you. I did put a copy up on the transparency page. But what I wanted to point out is that I did warn them with letters in advance, and basically said, if you don't comply, I'm going to take action. So, and this is the order that was to show cause. that was signed by Judge Hodson on May 19th, which establishes a court date of June 12th at 10:30 a.m. in the Superior Court of Toms River of Ocean County. Anybody can come. You can always go sit in the back of the room. Again, first and foremost, I am not an attorney. I didn't stay at the Holiday Express last night. I'm not an attorney on TV. I am doing this as I go. I did this last time for the animal shelter. I was not successful, but I really believe I wasn't successful because of timing. I waited too long to drop the lawsuit. I did not wait this time. I got this in 4 days after the council meeting. I will no longer make that mistake again. What am I asking the court to do in the order to show cause? Compel immediate compliance with rule number 14. That is the live stream and the recordings. Compel uninterrupted live streaming. Compel permanent public archives. Reserve preservation of all electronics, and this is all just factual stuff and everything like that. And grant relief as seen appropriate. So if you remember January 1st, Mayor Rodrick yelled and screamed that, are you saying if I don't follow the rules, you're going to throw me in jail, you're going to fine me, you're going to do all these things? Well, the judge is the one who does that. So now that the rules were not followed, it is true that the judge can impose those penalties and those conditions upon the defendants, who are Toms River Township, the Township Council, Mayor Daniel Rodrick, as well as Daniel Rodrick individually, Drew Chabot as a business administrator and personally, and Stephen Hensel. And so we'll see what ends up happening. To be determined. It'll be very interesting to see what happens next Wednesday, May 27th at 6:30 p.m. is the next town council meeting. Personally, I will tell you, I have not seen a public notice yet relative to the budget hearing. I would assume it's that evening. I have not seen a notification yet. We need a budget here in Toms River. What's going on? So let's see what's up with that. I also, so to be continued, I'll update as much as I can. And yes, I've taken this action to try to really bring the requirements set forth by council to certify them and to solidify them and to make sure that they follow and that the mayor follows them. At the same time, to enable the residents of Toms River to be able to watch the live stream. Somebody came to the last meeting, actually was sitting at home. The feed was cut and he was upset enough that he came to the last meeting and said, why the hell does this keep happening? And how do we make it stop? Well, I'm putting it in the judge's hand now, and we'll see what happens, and wish me luck over the next couple of weeks. I wanted to also share with you a quick post that went up yesterday. And you'll see right here. See, by the way, you can see transparency. I put this post up, but hearing a lot and seeing a lot about zoning and code enforcement issues, whether it's illegal rentals, Airbnbs, which by the way are illegal in Toms River unless it's on the barrier island. There are no legal Airbnbs in Toms River proper, only on the barrier island. No certificates of insurance for contractors, street violations, front lawn parking, grass up to your knees, all these different things. Okay. Myself and others have come together, and we're going to try, if the township is not going to force compliance, then we're going to file complaints and we're going to try to force the township's hand to force compliance. Email trresidents for the number 4 transparency@gmail.com if this is happening in your neighborhood. And it's interesting. I'm showing the slide right now, but I didn't share it. So you can't see it. You have no idea what I'm talking about. So let's share that real quick. Now you see it. Here it is. trresidents for transparency@gmail.com. Okay. Let us hear from you. Together we will help clean up Toms River. If the Toms River Township is not taking the action, we will push and demand the action be taken. And if it doesn't happen here in Toms River, we have the ability to go to DCA in Trenton, and we will do so because we need a cleaner and safer Toms River. If the mayor's not going to do it, if his staff's not going to do it, if the administration's not going to do it, we, the people, need to do it. Last but not least, reminders, Simply Brilliant on Beach Radio. That is Sunday morning at 9 a.m. I will have Ginny Haynes, the former Ocean County Commissioner, the former Commissioner of the Toms River MUA, the former Assemblywoman in New Jersey, the former National Republican Chairperson from New Jersey. She has more hats than a lot of people I know. She's been doing this for close to 40 years. And we're going to talk on Sunday morning about Ocean County, about Toms River, about the fact that her roots go back to the 1600s right here in Ocean County. And we're going to talk about her position in the Daughters of the American Revolution, because this is Memorial Day. It is a weekend. Monday is Memorial Day. It is the weekend of Memorial Day where we think, talk, and remember those who gave their lives to protect our freedoms. You'll never hear me say Happy Memorial Day. It's a somber holiday. Yes, we may barbecue, we may have some hot dogs, we may have some food, but take some time out. 9:30 Monday morning, weather permitting, will be the Memorial Day Parade down Main Street onto Washington Street with presentations at Washington Street at Town Hall. There's usually a gun salute, laying of the wreath, and then there's some speeches. But get out and support our veterans who come out to support those who gave their lives. And I will be back Tuesday morning on Simply Brilliant. But again, join me Sunday morning. Hey, have a great, safe weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.